Good morning. How's it going? A Gerry boy. Happy birthday, Hansan. How you doing? What have you got planned for today? Hello, Gerry boy. Happy birthday, me! Look, it is also my anniversary. Ah, thank you so much for that. Oh my gosh, 44 months. Oh my gosh. Your timing is impeccable, it is. Do you have any? Oh, nothing. I always just hang out with my mum, dad, and brother. Well, that sounds lovely. Sounds like a very good way to spend a birthday. A birthday. Morning, Melba. How you doing? It feels very frosty today. It feels like a very wintry morning. I'm just going to push the blanket. Morning, Vamp. Good morning, Carl. I got a no-no juice for my birthday. Nice. Morning, Nico. See, the wedding was successful. Yes. Yes, it was very sweet. Good morning, Rob. Morning, Sophia. Palin, thank you so much for the 10 months. Thank you so much. Got the buns. Oh, look at that long leg. Good morning, Eddie. Little Gerry Longleg. Morning, Hanny. How are you doing? Has everything been okay with your car, Hanny? I saw about the, you having to wait to be rescued. I hope you're okay. Morning, Joe. Morning, Bubble. Good morning, Tom. About to head out for a day trip to Bristol. Nice. I hope it treats you well. Is very receiving of its lovely guest. Morning, Charlie. Fifi is very snuggled. I can see she has a tuft in her cheek, but I don't want to disturb her. The bunnies are like, their poos are so small today. I think because of being like moved around. The move back yesterday was a bit stressful. And I guess for them, like a couple of days isn't really enough time to settle into a place. So I think they were glad to be home. Morning, Galoo. So yeah, I think they should take it easy. It's true. It is true. Gerry's enjoying himself though. It was a palaver. My breakdown people were super unhelpful and kept cancelling. Oh no. Have a new tyre and just a little scratch and dent to be fixed, and I have the chance of monies. Oh, the most important thing is that you're safe. So I am glad for that. Morning, JP. Morning, Chris. Morning, Limewood. How was everyone's weekends? Did you... Oh. I think he went to lie on her head and then she moved, so he thought, oh, I can ask for kisses. Nice. Morning, Mr. Azul. Fam, thank you so much for the 33 months. Oh my gosh, tier 2 as well. I am blessed. Thank you. Morning, Delta. We're wondering in the Discord, can bunnies eat flames? I would assume not. I would assume not. Though I've never seen the bunnies try. Thankfully. Morning, Darius. Farida, thank you so much for the 27 months. Thank you. Who have I missed? Sarah, good morning. I have the week off because it's my birthday too. Wait, is it your birthday today? Do we have birthday twins? Or is it just your birthday this week? Is this your entire birthday week? I saw an owl, rescued a frog from a hotel lobby, a hedgehog, cat, and 2 bunnies. Ah, that's a very eventful weekend. Good morning, Lime. Oh, we do have twinsies. Happy birthday to the both of you. Fifi is giving special birthday kisses. She's getting herself all freshened up for birthday as well. Morning, Maxwell. Oh, Sam. Oh my gosh, boost. Thank you very much for the 17 months. Thank you. Gerry, you look very flat. Did they enjoy their mini bun break? I think because it was only little, it wasn't enough time for them to like get used to being away. So I think they found it a little bit stressful. Also, the room that they were staying in, I think on the Saturday, maybe, they were trying to bond some bunnies in there as well. So I think that apparently that was causing Fifi to thump a lot, because I guess she was picking up on whatever the other bunnies were feeling. In a group of 23 people, there's a 50% chance that 2 of them share a birthday. Huh. Hello, Gerry. I think I've only met one other person who I shared a birthday with. A few of my friends share birthdays, though. Are you wanting your breakfast? I think Craig and Kirsty share a birthday. But the only person, strangely, it was someone I worked with. The only person I know who I share a birthday with, we shared the exact same birthday. So we were literally born on the exact same day, same year, not very far away from each other, like same county. It was very strange that we just happened to meet somewhere else. I somehow hired 3 people in my old job and they all had the same birthday. Oh my gosh. When I was in school, 3 of my group of 16 friends shared a birthday. Huh. Good morning, John. Most importantly, though, it's World Mental Health Day, so everyone look after yourselves today. Nice. The guy with your father's name. Yes, that was the one. Ronnie Megalomaniac. I think Fifi. So basically, when the bunnies go away for a few days, they might get like they get out of their routine. So it just takes them a few days to settle back in. So that's why Fifi's probably run off. She'll probably come back. You just have to accept whatever strange behaviour they want to get up to. And then eventually they'll settle back into routine. It's like they didn't have their crunchy sticks last night because they were a bit like, oh, I don't know about this. I don't remember. But yeah. As long as they're still eating, it's fine. Gerry's doing a very good... I mean, if you think about it as well, like, we took them to the vet the day before as well. So they've gone from not travelling at all, or like rarely travelling, to all of a sudden having Thursday, Friday and Sunday as days when they're put in the carrier and travelling around. Saturday has been their only day off and they spent it in a strange place. So yeah, it's going to take them a few days to settle back in. It does mean that Gerry gets a good chance to eat his breakfast though. They've not used the clothesline treat yet. No, I need to get some things to dangle on it. I was hoping to get some things that I can I can shape into little dangly clothes, vegetable clothes. I knew one with my birthday in primary school, but he was 1 year younger, but I share my exact birthday with... Oh! You were born on... Oh, and the day, not the exact, seemingly with Shakespeare. Oh, I see. Well, there you go. I mean, that's a good way to remember how to like if you can have something that helps you remember like a significant thing in history, I guess. I guess that's useful. Trying to think if I have anything. Well, I guess for instance, uh the first day that Alex and I like hang on, how do I explain this? So Alex and I first started talking when we were 16, but then we didn't talk for like 6 years or something. So, but then the first day that he messaged me, so the day that we have spoken every day since, just happened to be my sister's birthday. So I can always remember the date because I'm remembering the date anyway. And then the day that we got together officially was the day that my niece was born. So I can always remember that one as well. I just have to remember how old she is, and I'll remember how long we've been together for. See, it's good to like match things up. Although I guess you couldn't purposely be born on a certain day. That one's slightly down to chance. Morning, Hannah. Good morning, Anho. How are you both? Morning, Black Math and Tin Pot and Coconut. Talking of dates, it's my dating anniversary today. Ah. I will try if shout out works by now. I won't be able to see it, but it was working for me on Thursday. I got to do 2 shout outs on Thursday. It's like how 2 of the McElroy brothers had the same birthday, but as a child, the third brother felt left out, so their parents gave him presents on that day too. Oh, see, Alex and his sister have the same birthday. So, but it's only him and his sister, so I guess they never had to worry about another child feeling left out on that day. You're okay, Gerry boy. You decided you're done with breakfast. You can't see. Yeah, that's the only thing about shout-outs is you can't see what they played. So I guess you just have to hope that they tell you. Tinbot, thank you so much for your Prime. 8 months, thank you very much. Here she is. Wait, but you don't want breakfast? Hello? I never heard of siblings being born on the same day and not being twins. Yeah. Yeah, so Alex and his sister, they're the same day, but I want to say 4 years apart. Yeah, 4 years. 4 years apart. She doesn't want breakfast, but I was saying earlier, Anho, the bunnies have had a very weird few days. So they probably will just be acting a little strange. Med, good morning. Are you all today's date? Because you're 10 out of 10. I'm just here to make a joke. Currently oh my gosh, if you're driving, Med, no. Blimey. Wait, where's Gerry boy gone? Oh, he's over there. Med, thank you very much for the bits. You take care. You look you look at the road. There you go. It's more common than statistically random because parents... Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, this is true actually. Like I think I've said before, because my parents both worked in a school, you can trace all 3 of my siblings' birthdays back to the different holidays. So, like various half terms and either Christmas or summer holidays. Hello, Gerry boy. And also, I have a cousin who all 3 of her children are born in September. So, I'm guessing she really likes New Year's. I've never had a New Year's party with her, but I'm guessing she gets very into it. Morning, Shy Bees. Thank you very much for the 21 months. Thank you. I have a few Swedish friends, people who I know that are roughly 9 months after midsummer. Yeah. I think yeah, the sofa has moved round. We spun it round so that the radiator was more open. I must have my dad's birthday. Oh, Sam. I don't want to know this. See, I spent literally, I think it was only this year that I realised, but I spent all of my life thinking I was a spring baby. And then I suddenly looked at the date and I was like, hang on, I'm a winter baby. I just always thought, like, it made me feel very strange because I've always thought of myself as a sweet spring child. Oh, Gerry, if you're settling down, I'll come round to you. Fifi, are you sure you don't want your breakfast? Sir John, thank you very much for the sub. 24 months. Oh my gosh. Morning, Brenny and chat and bun. Also loving 2 years of fun and buns. And Lime, thank you very much for the 28 months. Thank you. Thank you. Morning, Sorbus. Yeah, I just thought, oh, I'm March, so I'm a spring baby. But then I realised that it actually happens like, it happens like mid-March. I'm just before. And the day after Valentine's, my dad was still drunk when he drove my mum to hospital. Oh, jeez. See, my auntie was my midwife, or I guess my mum's midwife, for my... Hello. Oh, sorry, my dingle dangles hit the phone. I don't know if that was loud. So my mum basically, like, she called up my auntie and was like, I'm feeling a bit strange. Can you come over? And my auntie was like, oh, okay, I'll be around. And she literally opened the door, looked my mum in the eyes and went, you're in labour. She was like, oh. So they had to call up my cousin. And my cousin had just got this new car. And apparently he was just like, because they were going to give my mum a lift to the hospital. So he was there like desperately trying to like put like bags and newspapers over the seats. Just in case they got covered in baby. But made it to the hospital fine. And my dad had literally just finished work, so he just headed straight over, waited for my dad to get there, and then I popped out. Whee! So yeah, I was like a very chill baby. I was very chill. Just sort of like 4 o'clock in the afternoon or whatever, just like, here I come. And no, it was my cousin, not my mum's cousin. My cousins are a lot older than me. Hello, Ted. How are you doing? Good morning, Loboto as well, and McRambro. But yeah, I think I was the easiest baba of the three of us. Hello. Oh. I will never mention my birthday again if it spawns these cursed subjects. Ah, it's a miracle. My mum was shopping in Woolworths when I decided to make my arrival. The shop didn't give her anything. What? No wonder Woolworths closed down. Ted, how was your holiday? Meteorologically, I was born in spring. Okay, I'm going to take that. I'm going to still refer to myself as the spring baby. You're an incredibly large baby. I was an incredibly long baby. So, if you think of a standard ruler... Gerry, why are you eating the carpet? What are you doing? If you think of a standard ruler, like a 12-inch ruler that's 30 centimetres long, I was 2 of those. I was 60 centimetres long when I was born. You had a full head of hair. Aww. Gerry is just a baby. True. True. I miss Spain. I want to go back. England, poopy and cold. It's turned very wintry recently. Like a meter wheel, yeah. But because of like, sort of like the time, as in like the year, how things were back when I was born. Apparently, like, a lot of the other babies were just tiny, because I think this is when, people would still like, it was very common to like smoke during pregnancy. So apparently I was just surrounded in the maternity ward by these teeny tiny babies. And then I was just there like, hello. I got my first haircut at 4 weeks. So they say, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't think when I would have had my first haircut. I don't think I had, I didn't have much hair when I was born. So I've made up for it the rest of my day. Simon, thank you so much for the 9 months. Oh my gosh, you get your baby carrot. Good morning. Baby carrot with the same birthday as Chris and Hansan. Oh, I did not realise you were up there, Fifi. I just heard the scrabbling noise. Just like, oh, morning, potato. I think Josh was born with a full head of hair. Good morning, Ginger. Fifi. My dad lied to me about being born on a plane for a long time just for fun. He's the same man who tricked me into eating a whole chili out of the garden because it's not hot that way. Oh my gosh. That's such dad energy. It's like my dad would tell children when he went on like, because he was a head teacher. Well, he was a teacher, then a head teacher. And when he went on like school trips as children, you know how the lines around, like when you have a hill, it will have the lines to depict how tall the hill is, sort of thing. My dad would tell children that it's because like mountain sheep and mountain goats had 2 legs longer than the other 2, so they had to just constantly walk around at the same length, like the same height of the mountain. They couldn't, and that's what made all of those lines. It was the long-legged sheep. I showed my mum the buns on FaceTime, and now she said, "Those are funny-looking rabbits. Please relay my mum's trash talk to them." Oh. Gerry, you're not funny looking. You're not funny looking. My parents they literally have a book that's called Great Lies to Tell Small Children. But I think they got it when I was a bit older. So, bunny looking. They are bunny looking. That is true. Look at Jerry's little foot peeking out. You can just see a tiny bit of sponge. I would love to one day just get like a glass table and put the bunnies on top of it so I can just get a good look at what happens when they loaf. But I can't imagine that they would be happy to loaf on top of it. Find out how they work, yeah, when they all disappear in. When you go to Cheddar Gorge and see the slopes those sheep are happily grazing on, it is very reasonable to believe in wonky sheep. True. You okay, Gerry? I did miss the bunnies very much, being away, but it was lovely to have a little weekend away. It's very refreshing for the brain. And it was just really nice to see everyone, like, because we meet up in like little groups every now and then, but it's been a long time since all of us were just together in person. Because there's been things like, we've had Halloween party, but, some people couldn't make it or that sort of stuff. So it was just nice to all be together. It was very lovely. My mum likes to tell the story from when I was a year old or 2. When random ladies approached me while on a walk, and when I wouldn't reply to any of their antics, they asked her if I was mentally behind or something. They thought I was old enough to speak. See, I would get stuff like that. People, because I was so tall, people always thought I was older than I was. So it's stuff like I went to see my sister in a school play, and she's 6 years older than me. So I was in primary school. And someone came up to me and was like, "Who did you play then?" And I was like, I don't go to this school. But it was like a lot of the time I think I got told off for not knowing things because people didn't realize that I was younger than they thought I was based on long. People think I'm underage because I lack facial hair. Yeah, can make a big difference. Maybe I should grow a beard. A long hair beard. Where'd I go? I went to Craig and Rhiannon's wedding. It was very lovely. It was such a nice weekend. Because we all went up on the Friday and came back on the Sunday, and the wedding was on the Saturday, so we got to do a lot of hanging out in between. Like on the Friday night, we all we all just like piled into one of our rooms, like who had the biggest room in the hotel. We all piled in and had a Mario Kart party. It was lovely. Never asked for ID as a teen because I looked like I was in my 20s. I remember there was one day that I still managed to get a child's ticket down to a train, on the train to London, to then get into a club that was over 18. I think I was 17, so it's just like, I can be both. You had to be 16 for the child ticket, 18 to get in. I was like, I'll just morph. People think I'm younger than I am because I'm immature. Aww. When we were very young children, people used to assume my sister and I were twins because I was such a large baby. She's 3 years older than me. Oh my gosh. I can't think how old I would have been when I overtook my sister in height. Can't think if I was taller than her when she went to university. Maybe. I remember when I visited her at university and she took me round all of the nightclubs and stuff, and oh my gosh, it was eye-opening. I was terrified. I was just like, what is this? I don't want to do this. I guess I would have been... Wait, no, that can't be right. I would have been 13 or 14, I guess. But I guess because I was with a group of university students, they just sort of snuck me in. But yeah, Josh has overtaken you in height. Aww. Oh. Fifi, why are you not going back for your breakfast? I've sort of left it here because I can peek at her underneath there and see if she has her breakfast. Bye-bye, Guy. Have a lovely day. Look after yourself. Did your sister get angry with your tall? No. I guess because my brother was already taller than her. And he's younger than her too. I think she just accepted it. I'm the tallest in my immediate family, and I have been since I was about 16. I have a feeling that my niece is going to be taller than my sister as well. The worst bit about returning from holiday is the complete lack of food and fat. Yeah, we had that last night. We were just empty house. When I was a child, everyone said I looked older than I was. Now people usually assume I'm younger. You got the best of both worlds. True. What was I going to say about food? I was going to say something about food, but I can't think. The food at the wedding was very good. I was so stuffed. I got to, because we had we got up early to have breakfast, and then we watched the wrestling. We went into Trot's room and watched the wrestling, And then we started getting ready for the wedding. And it was all the emotions of the wedding, and then we like sat down for the food. And I was like, I'm ready to have a nap. I can see Fifi. Is she gonna have? Oh, it's blurry. I can't tell if you're having your breakfast. No, you're standing up. Fifi, you can't jump on the sofa from that height. Fifi. No. What are you thinking? What are you planning? I can tell that you're planning something. What are you up to? What's going on in there? You've got mischief. You can feel mischief pouring out of you. Oh, Fifi. Chaos, that's what she's planning. She is. I just want to be reckless. Fifi. Where you going? I don't know what she's up to. Where are you sneaking off to now? Dustpan? You think she's about to wee? I mean, maybe. Maybe she's just... she's planning a revenge wee for me sending them away. Is that what it is? Trying to figure out the best place that you could have a wee? It is funny when you see her wee. Because Gerry is like, he's so fluffy that everything that he does is a bit of a mystery. You can just sort of like... You know it's happening, but you can't see any of it. Whereas because you can see what's going on with Fifi, you're like, oh, there it is. If she was a cat, that would be exactly what she's doing, yeah. Hello, Pickle. Go and have your breakfast. Why are you not having it? Oh, no, Fifi. Sorry, we've blocked off the shelf now. You can't get up there, I'm afraid. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. It's been a sad week because two places that I really like eating have announced that they're closing down. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna be left with any food. Well, I mean, I know new places are always opening, but chewing furniture? No, neither of them are Kucha. Thankfully, Kucha is still going strong. Touch wood. But there was no Ooey stain open. There's a place called LD's Kitchen. And they've basically said that, like, because of Brexit and everything, I think the prices of the things that they make the food out of are going up so much. And they were like, I don't want to put the prices up so high that it just becomes, like, unaffordable for people. But I have to know that I can pay staff and stuff. So they've just said, like, yeah, it's not a viable business model anymore, so they're closing before it gets into trouble. And then my favourite donut place is doing super well, but they were just like, our heart's just not in it anymore. They just said, like, we're just not feeling it. So, oh, no, Idaho Future is still open. It's Happy Donut in Bath. I didn't realise the people who opened it were both like 25, and they're just like, yeah, it's been really successful. We just want to do something else because we've done it now. And I was like, but I've not eaten all the donuts I want to eat yet. Can you stay open for me? Although I am worried about Future because the bike rental place that's down the road from Future said that their rent is going up so much that they're closing down. And apparently it's the same for all the archways. So yeah, I don't know if... Oh yeah, Sam, it was you that was telling me, wasn't it? So we don't know if Future are going to stay open. Although, we found out the other day that, like, how far would it be? I'd say like 5-10 minutes from Future, there's like a bakery, and we got pastries from there the other day, and they do like almond croissants and pain au chocolat and forest buns and pain au raisin and pistachio buns, and oh my gosh, they're so good. They're so good. So if Future does close, there are nearby places that are like... The only problem is they close at like 11:30. They're open from 7:30 till 11:30 in the morning. So Italian place on Park Street is closing, which has been open for 50 years. So they say this 2 times a year for the last decade. Suddenly you're hungry for some reason. But yeah, do you know what? I saw this thing the other day. It was just a tweet from Hansel. I've not given. I will get the hat later for Hansel. It will be a delayed hat. You convinced me to order from a local cafe for lunch. Yeah, support local. Because if you don't support these places, they will... I mean, sometimes even if you are supporting them, they're gonna blooming close because of stuff anyway. More than Mexico's. But... what was I saying? What was I thinking? Oh, yeah, so I saw this tweet the other day. That was someone... I think they were maybe French. And they had moved to England, and they said the strangest thing about British culture to them was the fact that you didn't get late night cafes. And people were replying like, yeah, we just go to the pub. And I was like, I've never really thought about it before. But the more I think about how nice it would be to just have cafes that were open late that you could go to in the evening, now I really like, why don't we have that? It's now made me really like, I didn't think I wanted this, but now I know that I want this. It is World Mental Health Day. So do take a few minutes out of your day to look after yourself. Yes, be very kind to yourself every day. But if you don't usually do it, today is a very good day to start. I've been saying this for years because I don't like pubs. Like, I mean, pubs have their place, I guess. Like, I've had times when I've gone down the pub and it has been nice. But generally, like, they're just, they're too noisy, and I don't really like being around drunk people, and I don't really drink anyway. So late night cafes should just switch the beans to decaf at 8 p.m. Yeah. Last time we went to a restaurant at night, there was one person working and there were 10 people waiting, so we just gave up. Yeah, I guess that's the thing, like, restaurants will stay open that late. But yeah, just the idea of having like a nice little cozy cafe that you could go to. But yeah, I guess like the times that I do go to the pub, I tend to be there with people who smoke, so we have to sit outside, and then it's cold, and you've always got to like fight for a table big enough for you, and also just the things that make me really sad. Like, if ever I see someone who seems a bit drunk, and I'm like, all of a sudden my mind is just filled with, are they okay? Do I need to help them? Are they going to get home? All of this stuff. So I just find it really like, Whereas if there was just like a nice little late night cafe, it would be so nice. You could just chill. You could actually hear each other talk. Get like a nice hot chocolate. be all cozy. I think it would be lovely. I guess the gap bridger, the gapper of, I can't think what I'm trying to say, but the thing that bridges the gap is board game cafes, because I guess they have a reason to be, like Sam said, with chance encounters. They can have that atmosphere, but they also, I think some of them do have alcohol licenses, so you can get like a little cheeky pint or whatever with them. Kebab joints should start serving coffee and croissants. Perfect. What would drunk briny be like? Just imagine it's me, but more. I just laugh a lot more, and Arnhall would absolutely hate drunk briny because I just hug everyone. Just very much, yeah. Just very giggly, very distracted, and very affectionate. Drunk Arn also hugs everyone. So yeah, I'm a very happy drunk. I'm Rithian described drunk me. I think it was Rithian described me as ethereal, because he said that I just disappear. Like, I'll be there 1 second, and then the next minute he'd look around and be like, because I got very tipsy in the office once. He was like, I'd be talking to you, and then I'd turn around and you would just be gone. And then like 10 minutes later, I'd see you in a different place, just like, la 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 la. So yeah. I think I might have been tipsy the first time I met Chris Yules. And I just remember finding something really funny, and I've no idea what it was. In my mind, I've told people where I'm going. Be a nightmare to keep safe. Yeah, this is true. I don't drink because drunk me is sad. Oh no! I have no idea why, but I don't get happy and giggly like others. Yeah, it's very strange. It is very strange how like different, how differently it will affect people. The different sides it brings out, sort of thing. You're very Oh yeah, I was tipsy the last time I saw Rob. Oh yeah, so then that's the second stage of it, is then I just get very sleepy. Oh, Mortara, thank you so much for the 2 years. Also, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Hansad and Chris, and 2-year-old Mortara sub. Oh, is Fifi having breakfast? I can't see, because hang on, I have to put my... Oh, there you go. She's finally eating breakfast. Oh, geez. She just made eye contact with me and stopped eating. I'll stop looking at you, baby. But yeah, I don't get tipsy very often. Was Fifi not eating? Yeah, she wasn't doing, because the 2 times that she's had gut stasis, you can tell before you try and feed her, because she pushes her tummy into the floor. So I was like, oh, she's just out of sync. She eaten. You can come to Not BrinyCon if you get to. Hey, I'm still me. But yeah. But I think with the medication I'm on now, I don't think I can drink anyway. So I was very good. I was just on water. I mean, okay, so basically Craig and Rhiannon had this photo booth that was so good. Like, the photos from it are so nice. But they had set up this photo booth. And if you look through the photos on it, you would not suspect for that I was that I was stone cold sober. But I think Finexa, thank you for the follow. I think there is a certain level of what would be the word? Like drunk by association. I think sometimes if you have friends who get the right level of silly when they are drinking, sometimes it just rubs off on you a bit. So Chris Yules is like that. He was, oh my gosh, he was I get the feeling that wedding discos are where he's at his strongest. Every song that came on, he would be like, oh my God. He was dancing with all the mums and the aunties and everything. And there was one bit where I think he'd gone to get a drink and ABBA came on. And oh my gosh, Chris absolutely loves ABBA. They're like his favourite band. And it was so well timed. I heard ABBA come on. I was like, where's Chris? I turned to the door and Chris literally just burst through the door, looked at me and was like, oh. And then he just threw off his jacket and got on the dance floor. He was very good. But yeah, I think just when you have friends or people around you who get like that, it makes you feel I guess you lose inhibitions just a bit because you're just going along with the good mood. You did a treat redemption. I will refund that because, to be honest, I don't think, because the bunnies their tummies are still adjusting from being away, I don't know if I should give them a treat today. I think I might see if Gerry wants some of his fiber pellets. But yeah, I won't charge you for them just having fiber pellets. Don't you worry. But yeah, I looked at their poos this morning and they were so small. So small, I think they're going to take a little while just to adjust. So they'll probably just be on hay and breakfast. Capitalism is off for today. Who are we raiding today? We can raid Cat. We can raid Cat. Gerry, you look very... He either looks like he's going to go for a toffee or he's forgotten that he wanted to fall asleep. Shall I see if he wants to fall asleep? He's like, no, oh? Yeah, you sleepy boy. Yeah, you are. There we go. He tried to fight it, but the sleep was too strong. Baby boy. Apparently every time the lady who was looking... Oh, wait. I forgot there was a thank you I had to say. Matt, thank you very much for the follow. Apparently every time the lady came in who was looking after them, he would just run away and hide. Bless him. Silly story from when I was an usher at a wedding. We were running late and needed to get the happy couple to the taxi where they were going to leave without them. Trouble is, the DJ had everything mid-dance, so we managed to get them to conga line out while me and the best man handed out the sparklers. This was also managed with minimal communication. Somehow everyone thought it was planned. Aww. It's nice when that stuff just works out. What camera am I using? I'm just on my phone. So it is oh my gosh, a Samsung S20. I can't remember. It's whatever Samsung came out probably last year. Yeah, I just use my phone and the Streamlabs app. But it's been a big improvement because I want to go back to the Twitch app because I feel a bit bad using the Streamlabs one, but it just doesn't use like the Twitch one, you can't set any of the settings on it, so it's just a bit like, ugh. It was always a bit potato, even if your internet could handle it. The Samsung S yesteryear, yeah. Oh, look at his little sponge paw. Look at you. You have to go to the shed now. Have a lovely day. Okay, on haul. Well, see if I can summon armhole. Well, should we give Cat a raid? Oh my gosh, Gerry, you're really getting in there. There was one of the, so when it tells me when people have bought the merch, and it gives me the opportunity to thank them with a little video, and I can't remember who, but someone got a thank you that the video was basically me trying to film Gerry and then him immediately going for a toffee. So someone just got a video of Gerry eating poo as a thank you. Well, there you go. Thank you everyone for coming and chilling and chatting. I'll be back at 2. I think I'm going to play a little witch game, because I want to play Slime Rancher, but I also don't want to get through all of the early access stuff and then have to wait for ages and forget what I'm doing. So I might try and pace myself a bit better with it. The only thing we're asking Kat is that she look after herself for World Mental Health Day. Just tell her she's wonderful and she should look after herself and be good. But yeah, everyone, bye-bye for now. Bye-bye, if Anho hasn't already cut me off. Oh, look at him. A baby boy. What a good boy. Oh, thank you, Ravane. A doot, a doot, doot, doot. Boop. Bye-bye.